Today we're going to do something a little different. After many months, I got sick, hospitalization, dialysis, all of that stuff. I finally finished one of the paintings that I've been working on called I Am CRT. So today we're going to take a trip over to McGREEVY's and we're going to have the painting photographed so I can put it up on my site and start the next phase of this operation. By the way, I hope everybody's having a great time. I hope you're doing something creative, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. So I'm bringing you along, and hopefully this will be a exciting experience for you.
You can use your man strength.
I'm gonna hold it so it looks like I'm helping.
We in the big. I'll drop it on.
Big apple strength. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Film this. Film this. Cut them out. Cut them out.
So we just put the painting in the truck. We're headed over to McGREEVY's now. My granddaughter has dog and cat hair all over her. Did I introduce you before? Your names, Ethan and Ambrielle. If I didn't, this is the second time we're doing it. This isn't scripted, so just play along. Anyway, I see you at McGREEVY's.
We in the Big Apple, see.
Go. Right here, PROLAB. See, it says PROLAB right there? We're here at McGREEVY's, and a lot of people like to have they photograph their own work, but I like to get it done professionally, and the best place to do that in Albany, as far as I'm concerned, is McGREEVY's, done by the lovely Liz, and you got to pronounce your last name because I'm terrible at it.
So I'm Liz Lajeunesse. I am the G Clay and photography master here of artwork, and it's McGREEVY PROLAB and PROPRESS, and we photograph artwork and reproduce it for artists on canvas, paper, photo paper, whatever you need to do at actual size, so we can handle artwork this big. I mean, it's one of the largest pieces that we photograph here, your stuff. Yeah. And so we can photograph it as you've seen me photograph before.
Yes.
So I can get detail and exact color.
And she is awesome. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and hope you enjoy the video. Go hard in the paint.
This is where the artwork's going to be hung right here. Okay. Bring it down nice and low. There we go. Okay. So this mirror helps center the camera. So everything is on a plane. Okay? So here's our plane of our canvas. We have to make sure that our camera is on the same exact plane.
Okay.
So it can't be tilted this way, can't be tilted this way, and that way it has to be completely square. So we're going to bring our mirror down. So we have to make sure our mirror is laying completely flat to the artwork. So we're going to use this to press on it just lightly. Very high-tech piece of equipment. Then we're going to square it up in our viewfinder. So you can step right back here for a second.
Okay.
So you can see our image is right in here. We can focus it.
I got the main decker.
I'll like you. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure everything's in focus. Okay, and I want to fill our viewfinder up. I still have some more room in here. And that'll give us the largest file possible if we fill our viewfinder.
Okay.
Square it up. Okay, so I did it by eye as much as I could. So now we're going to utilize the mirror that's hanging down. So we're gonna slide this, and you can see there's a mirror on this side, and there's a mirror on that side. And when you look through the hole, you can actually line up the image to the camera. It'll reflect back to us through that mirror.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to move the camera because it's all set. And I've got this on the floor because the light's bouncing this way at our piece, but it also shines some light on the floor. So this black dampens the light that's going to be reflected on the painting, so there won't be yellow of the floor reflected on the painting. Everything will be nice and black around the painting, no extra color, no bounce of any other light. We are good to go. All right, so we have to make sure we don't do any jumping jacks or calisthenics, because it's going to be running just like a scanner. So there's going to be a bar of light that comes down here and scans the painting very slowly, line by line. It's going to run down this way. We won't see it, but that's what's happening. Just going to make a folder for the artwork under Craig's name. And we're going to open up our Better Light program. That's what the camera's called. And we'll be able to see it actually scanning on screen. Okay, so first we have to take a pre-scan of it. So here we're going to get the color correct and the focus, and then we're going to let it scan for a final scan. Okay, so here goes the pre-scan. And for the pre-scan, we need a focus patch and a color bar. And you can see in the back of the camera, or even on screen, that our camera's moving. There we go. Okay, so now on the screen, you can see that we have our pre-scan. So here we have a focus patch, our color bar, and there's me holding it. So we're just going to do it one more time. That was a little wavy. I can see that I was moving for that and talking. Okay, so we're going to pre-scan again. You can watch the screen and just watch the camera move down. All right, so I'm going to come over to the lights over here. All right. Okay, you can see how big the painting is and where our lights are set. So if we feather this light down and our top light up, now our lighting's going to be a little more consistent and not so hot in the center. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, bottom light down, top light up. Let's feather our center light and see where it falls. So I'm going to move the center light out a little bit too. There. And now we are ready to shoot it, and it looks like our exposure will be 9 minutes and 39 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to take my focus patch off so it doesn't get recorded in the final image. Check my f-stop, f16. I'm also going to look for anything hanging off here, like fuzz from the shipping blankets that were wrapped around it, because we don't want to have that recorded in the image and then have to retouch it later. So what I'm going to do is turn the compressor on and blow a bunch of air on it too. So we have to make sure that the artwork is completely clean, because the detail is so fine, it'll pick up any stray hairs, any debris that's on there from it traveling over. So I'm just going to take this air compressor and just go over it. And just make sure that everything's kind of knocked off and we don't photograph it. Right, this should... Alright, so what I'm going to do is just go piece by piece and go over the painting kind of in a pretty methodic way, line by line, and get rid of any dust, any spectral highlights,
Right.
where the paint kind of sticks off the canvas and the light hits it.
Right.
It doesn't look right because the light illuminates it and makes a shadow and stuff. So we'll
Right.
get rid of all that.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to crop it right to the artwork first. So I've got my cropping tool on, and I'm just coming into the artwork just a little bit. So it's a nice clean edge. It's not glamorous work, but you have to be pretty meticulous. If Craig ever wants to reproduce this, we have to make it look like the original. So now we have a nice clean line. You don't see the rest of the photo studio back there. So there's before, now it's cropped right to the artwork. So the first thing I'm going to do is make it look even, because the lights look a little hot here and it's still a little dark on top and bottom. So I'm going to dodge the top, meaning I'm going to make it lighter. So I'm going to dodge the highlights.
Okay.
Give me my water bottle and I'll delete the photo.
I have everything in layers, so you'll be able to see a before and after. It's a really big file, so any movement I do is going to take a long time. I'm going to check my levels. So the whole thing needs to be a little bit brighter. So basically contrast here. The white's whiter, the dark's darker. Before, after, before, after. And here's my layers with all the even lighting. May have gone a little too harsh there, so I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so I think we're ready to make our first test print too.
Don't forget. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna retouch it some certain areas. Yep. And I'm actually gonna cruise around at 100%, because if you do ever want to reproduce it large, you want to make sure that there's nothing stuck to the painting.
Right.
There's no defects or anything that you're unhappy with.
Just one.
Yeah, is there another spot?
Orange down here. I want to get.
Yep.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to ask a question.
Sure.
When you reproduce stuff, it makes it darker because it's concentrated.
Yes.
So when I put it up on the site, my concern is this area here.
Yeah.
Can we lighten it just a bit because
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
darker?
Right. Right. I don't want to lighten it too much. If you do ever reproduce it larger, it'll look
then-
lighter.
No, I don't want it
Yeah,
to do that. I don't
but
know.
but I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Just-
slip in a test sheet of paper. Okay, 2 red highlights need to go up. Let's look at the skin tones.
It looks a little. The skin tone looks a little muddy.
Yeah, well that's because the highlights have to go
Okay,
up, right?
okay, right.
So once we do that, the color might snap in better.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm looking for anything else. Let's see how the red looks. The red looks pretty good. It's kind of like a purplish red.
Yeah, I did mix purple in there.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. So you got
Okay.
the right.
Oh, good. So I might know what I'm talking about.
So that was our day at McGreevy's. My grandson Ethan, my granddaughter Ambrielle, and my son Jarrell. Great time. Got a lot done. I hope you got a lot out of that video. Watching the process of painting reproduction. Liz is an awesome woman. She does a fantastic job for me all of the time. If you're ever in Albany and you need your artwork reproduced, even if you're not in Albany, it's definitely worth the shipping cost to have your work reproduced at McGreevy's. They do a great job, and Liz is a great woman. That being said, you know, at the end of all of my YouTube videos, I always say, go hard in the paint. I figured I'd ask someone to turn that phrase into a song. Since music is so much a part of Black history in America, I figured going forward, I want to merge some music in with the pieces that I'm doing and associate music heavily with my website. So I got together with a woman named Ella Tunes, she calls herself, and we talked about Black history and the Black experience in America, and she produced what I think is a really great track called Go Hard in the Paint. And I have the rights to it because it's produced specifically for RIPPON Studio. That being said, Go Hard in the Paint.
Yeah, listen now, this is history on canvas, soul in the frame. We rise through the struggle, still calling the name. Black voices echo, never faint, forever go hard in the paint. Brush stroke heavy, story never erased. Legacy painted bold, colors never replaced. From change to change, resist sweet pain. Every line says go hard in the paint. Yeah. They try to break us, but we still here, standing from the boats to the fields to the laws they was handing down. We fought every chain turn, pain into faith. Every move we make, we go hard in the paint. Black women rise, leading stats and degrees, books in their hands, breaking cycles with ease. Educated queens, future they shape, crown on their head. They go hard in the paint. Go hard in the paint, push through the weight. Every barrier we face, we elevate. Through the struggle, through the hate, never faint. Say it loud now. Redefine art with a flame, canvas holding stories, never playing no game. Political strokes, truth we narrate. Every piece I drop, I go hard in the paint. From Harlem to the South, the voices don't tire. Freedom on the beat, justice we desire. Microphone blazing, heart don't break. Every verse I spit, I go hard in the paint. Blood, sweat, tears imprinted on the frame. Beauty and struggle, two sides of the same. Our people lost strength, can't fail. Forever we gone. Go hard in the paint. Go hard in the paint. Yeah, struggle through the hate. Every dream they deny, we redesign. Through the change, through the pain, we don't fail. Say it loud now. Go hard in the paint. Generations deep, built on the struggle. From Selma to now, we still fight for our rights. The future's ours, the present we shape. Every step we take, we go hard in the paint. Yeah, this is history. This is true, we paint. This is strength, this is love, this is what we ain't. We ain't broken, we ain't weak. We won't faint, forever stand tall. Go hard in the paint.